So the today's topic is slope. To find the slope between 2 points x1 y1 is 1 point, 1 coordinate, and the second is x2 y2. You have to find the slope. The slope of a line is a number that represent how steep it is, right? How steep is it is. Slope is like which type of. So the larger the absolute value of the slope, the steeper the line. Okay, this intuition's definition is made more precise in, I explain it. So basically vertical lines do not have slope. Vertical line do not have slope. Only horizontal line will make it slope. Okay, first of all, to find the slope of any other line, how you will find it? Always remember, choose any 2 point, right? Suppose we have given point P and point. Suppose you have given 2 point. Okay, suppose P1 is a 1 point. We considered x1 and y1. Okay, this is the point 1, and the second is point 2 x2 y2. Now we have 2 point, okay, on the line. Now you have to determine the difference of their y coordinates and their x coordinates, and then divide it. You will get the slope. Slope always the equation of a line with slope m and passing through a point x1 is given by y and x2 y2 and x1 y1. So how you will find the slope? So the slope equation is, the linear equation is y2 minus y1 is equals to m times x minus x1. x2 minus x1. If you take x or x1, that is also right. Okay, so naming is just different. So now we have, this is the slope definition. How you will write it in this? You can write it m is equals to y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1. This is the slope formula. Will help in the questions. Which is required equation of the line, which will give you the slope between 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. Now come to the question. For example, question is, find the equation of a line through I have to give the easy question, no? Equation of a line through the points to the points 0, minus 4 and negative 6, 2. This is the question. Now come to the solution. So find the equation of a line, or find the you can write it, find the slope. Okay, find the equation of the line through the point this and this, or you can find the slope. Okay, so how you will find it? What is given in the equation?
You have to do y2 minus y1, so 2 minus 0.
So this is your x1, this is your y1, right?
Oh,
Now
yeah.
this is your x2, this is your y2, according to the this. How you will find it? Your slope of between two line is, we are representing small m, the slope. Okay. Now what was the formula? Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. You will substitute the value. Y2 is 2 minus 4. Now x2 is negative 6 minus 0. You will simplify and will get the slope of the 2 points, given 2 points. So 2 plus 4 is 6 and negative 6 is negative 6. So basically 6 over negative 6. When you simplify this, you will get
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So this is your answer. This is the slope of the given 2 points. Okay. Basically what we did it here, we have change, change in y and change in x. Change in y. Okay. So since y2 minus y1 is the difference between the y coordinates of the 2 points, and x2 minus x1 is the difference between the x coordinate of the 2 points. We often say that the slope is the change of y over the change of x. What you call? Change of y over change of x. Yes. Okay. So the slope is, the slope definition, the slope we call, slope we represent with the small m. So we found the slope. So yes, so whenever you have find the slope, you always do this formula. Always you can use it. So slope of any horizontal line, always use this formula. I already told you vertical lines do not have slopes. Okay, vertical lines do not have slopes. Only we have the horizontal line slope. Okay, slope of any line that goes up as you move from left to right is positive. Always remember, when your slope is moved to the left to right now, then your slope will be positive. The slope of the line that goes down as you move from left to right, okay, left to right, is negative. Understood the slope?
Yeah, we wrote all that
Huh.
like
When the line is, when line is, left to right in the goes up, then your slope will be positive. Then your slope is left to right down, then it will become negative. This is very important fundamental concept of slope. Okay. Now I tell you more things. So the first fact is vertical lines do not have
slope.
Yeah.
Our teacher told us that if it's a vertical line, it's undefined.
Yeah, that's same thing actually. Right? It's not a slope, that means it's an undefined. And slope, whenever you will find the slope, always denoted by small m, and the main part of the slope is change in y over change in x. So you can write it, yes, y2 minus y1 as you know it, and x2 minus x1. Change in y-axis and y coordinate and x coordinate. Now the other is the second is the slope of any horizontal line. Okay, the slope of any horizontal line is 0. 0. This is fixed. Okay. Now I am rubbing the first two facts.
Yeah, you can. You can rub them all. I wrote it up.
Okay, fine.
I was so sad when I couldn't take last class
No.
because I had a test. I had a quiz on Friday and that.
Okay, all right. The slope, write down the fourth fact. The slope of any line that goes up because if you know the fundamental of the slope, then you can solve any question in the world. There is no confusion at all, because sometimes in the competitive exam they have given the MCQ, there is a vertical lines question, so you should know it. The vertical line, there is no slopes. So if you know the fact based on this, of course formula and all is also important, but the facts are very important. The slope of any line that goes up as you move from left to right, I tell you the same all the slopes with the help of diagram. Okay, just give me some time, then I told you. Okay, so left to right is positive. The last, all the facts I explained with the diagram, so you will understand perfectly what we have written. So the slope of any line, the same thing. The slope of any line goes down as you move from left to right is negative. Quickly finish the writing work, then I explain. I draw the diagram and then explain it. Okay? Done?
Yeah.
Now come to the same thing, same slope. Will understand? Now try to understand the last three facts with the help of diagram. Okay, you know it, this is the coordinate plane, right? There is a 0 origin and x-axis negative x, y-axis positive x and negative x. Suppose we have the 2 points. I am giving the name of this. Okay, so suppose this is 2 and 1. This is the point which will give 2, 1. Okay, this is the C point. There is a 2 comma 1. And then next we are finding the 6, 5. 6 and 5. This is, we have taken, this is B. Okay. 6, comma 5. And A we have taken -2 and 5 here. Now we have, see, you can see there is 3 point, okay. Now we are joining all the 3 points, okay. We'll make it a triangle. So we are joining all 3, A to B, B to C, and A to, okay. You can see there is a triangle. Now in this, slope formula to calculate the slope of AB, okay. Now see the magic. First,
You can find the slope of a triangle?
no. Only AB. You will see only the line part, okay.
Okay.
So
It's
now,
0.
yeah. Now you will find the slope of AB, which will give 0, right? Yeah. Why? AB slope is, you will
Because
see
it's
only this one.
horizontal.
Yeah. This is x1. This is y1. This is x2. This is y2. And this we can take it x3 and y3. Basically you will take a change of this, okay. So slope of AB is 5 minus 5 y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So it will give it 0, right, according to our fact. Read the first fact. The slope of any horizontal line is 0. See, horizontal line. Yeah.
Yeah, my teacher, he said that if you get, like, if you solve it, then you'll get a 0 on top or bottom for
Yes,
this one.
correct.
And then for vertical, you'll get the opposite.
Now find the slope of CB. CB. CB means CB. So when you find a CB, so B you will write first and C you will write second. Okay. So basically y2 minus y3 and x2 minus x3. When you find it, you will get 1, which is positive. According to our fact number 4. What was the fact number 4? The slope of
The
any
slope
line
of any line that goes
up
as you move from
yes,
left to right is
CB.
positive.
Yeah, so look at the board. CB, when you goes up, right? Look at the arrow. When you goes up, you will find your slope positive. When you go left to right, goes up. Got it? The fact number 4, right? Now come to the fact number 5.
Wait, from the teacher, he said that whenever we do things on a graph and like we have to find the other line, he like
Correct.
so basically he did like how much. So if there's 2 points and you're on a graph, he says to count how many points are like going up, like how many cubes there are, then write that, and then how many like is going side to reach it, then write that, and then like whatever's going up over whatever's going like that way.
That's
So
correct. That's correct. That's correct. So you can find the distance of, slope with the help of formula, and then you can find your result is 0, negative or positive. Now see, AC, A and C. A to C, when you goes down, right? When you goes down left to right,
it's negative.
it's negative. You will find it, you will get -1 answer, which is negative, right? So the conclusion is, if slope of the horizontal line, it will give 0 always, okay. Now the second important point is the slope of any line that goes up from left to right, it will give it a positive slope. When it will give it, so goes down left to right, it will give it the negative slope. So these are the 3 important conclusion of the slope. Okay, understood?
Yes.
So we are summarizing the today's topic. What we have learned it today, to find the slope between 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. There is a 2 point given, in the question. Okay, so the slope of a line is a number that represents how steep it is. The larger the absolute value of the slope, the steeper the line, right? Basically vertical lines do not have slope. Horizontal line, the slope of horizontal line is 0. The slope of any line that goes up as you move from left to right, it will give the positive. When we are slope of any line that goes down left to right, it will give it a negative. Now slope formula is as you know it, y2 minus y1 is the difference between the y coordinates of the 2 points, and x2 minus x1 is the difference between the x coordinates of the 2 points. So basically the slope is the change in y over the change in x, right? And yes, and the slope is always like, you know, you will see there is a some slopes you will get the answer in the undefined, okay, or that is also there. So that's it. The slope is like this only. Now the same thing we will learn in the equation of lines. In the slope there is a, if two non-vertical lines are parallel then slope are equal, we will learn in the next class. If two non-vertical lines are perpendicular, the product of their slope is -1. So this is also the part of slope. When we have the slopes, two slopes are given in a perpendicular or in the parallel, then what situation arise, right? What type of answer will come? So we will continue in the next topic.